And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arizona Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Let's chat a little big picture Arizona. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a three-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going in the transfer portal.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. It's Richardson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest things of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Took care of it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
The gift to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And this one will be stopped. No gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the foot.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, and the first down ends with a pick.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out with the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now improvising. Gets rid of it. It's Wilson. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He fires one deep over the middle. And it falls incomplete. But that could have been disastrous. last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Ramadan wants to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the yoke? The Kansas offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw. It's Duggar. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes the catch. It's Roberts.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Jayhawks are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. It's Lockhart. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I'll tell you, if you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flag to the 3rd down.
Well, the physicality of the secondary on defense, that defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball on the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Never out. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. They'll throw it on the read.
read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and screw that line.
And when the quarterback operates as like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again. It's just frustrating.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. He just about put that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. To the air. It's Duggar. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They throw it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking. These two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Never a doubt. The lead now 6 here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Kentucky opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive off. Not enough space. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm the football and get him on the ground.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield. And the defense stopped him again on second and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations pop up. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw for yardage here and just be smart with the football.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than that football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs. If they get it done, they'll have it at the 42. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the easy one to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway. So it really doesn't matter. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver doesn't.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, lost the throw. He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And a really nice job on the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. It's John. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
Arizona runs out the punt team. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They've been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Brooks Duggar. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got a little space. Quarterback gets the first down. Run out of bounds at the 42-yard line, and boy, that changes everything on this drive.
It's not fun playing defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work, and you call a pass play, and then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't fair.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Down to the 26-yard line, and a first down. Got the quick throw. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Black Chop. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's forward. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's talk a little about Arizona. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks like they won this battle with the commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
It'll be third and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Short hands, it's four. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They push to the red zone, and here they go. And finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll do it himself.
To be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback, and he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Arizona lines up with a first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They're working that left side.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Arizona. And the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And finally, the offense strikes and puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense, keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum, figure some things out at halftime, right back in this ball game.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Makes the catch.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Grab near the marker, it's Jean-Pierre. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. It's complete. And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1. Quarterback making adjustments. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Here's the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that goal. Good coverage.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Duggar. Using his feet to buy time. Got away from the cover and got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. Hard-hitting tackle.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find a big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television, right? So this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physical, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, first and goal.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's showing all of those attributes right there.
They'll line up to go for two. Go straight ahead. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Kansas offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had him, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Give to the running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get budget. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down if they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Jayhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in and watch the football.
The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Minnesota packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Gophers Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Minneapolis. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the ball squirts out deep in their own end. Defense got it, they're on the run. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to win. Pretty good job of running to get through there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's stuck. There's the pressure. Working on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Jean-Pierre. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's and they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Green 25.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
Anyone on defense make a play?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So 1st down will open up the final period. Motion from the wideout. Clark to fire. That's reeled in. It's Ramsey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work.
29.
Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap the 2 for the lead. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Jayhawks will line it up. first and 10. The give. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big third down coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear now. Sticks it in his belly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Tight end now in motion. And up through the gut. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But it's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Kansas offense returns to the feet. The give. Tick, 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 tick. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Crosses the 35. There he goes. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Washington State is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 18 to Utah State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And you want to talk about gang tackling? Everybody on the defense run to the ball. He'll keep it himself. Great move. Now he's got it. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
Working for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continue to fight, continue to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick handoff. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well. And